For more free African history resources, please go directly to our website or click the links below.
Ugali. Ugali, also known as posho, saima, or other names, is a type of cornmeal made from maize or corn flour in several countries in Eastern Africa and other areas of the African continent. It is cooked in boiling water or milk until it reaches a stiff or firm dough-like consistency. The word ugali is an African term derived from Swahili. It is also widely known as nsaima in Malawian languages such as Chichewa and Chitumbuka. In parts of Kenya, the dish also goes by the informal name of sembe or ugali. Before 1900 AD, sorghum and millet were the primary grains produced and consumed in Kenya. Corn or maize, the main ingredient in ugali, was introduced to the area later. It was initially produced for export, but was eventually adopted by local Africans, who transformed it into the simple and nourishing porridge called ugali. Today, ugali is a staple of the Kenyan diet, eaten by many on a daily basis. It is generally served as a side, the perfect accompaniment for stews, curries, or veggie dishes. Ugali has important vitamins and minerals from maize flour or meal and is healthy to eat. However, it is important to make sure that the amount of aflatoxins within the ugali is low. Aflatoxins are various poisonous carcinogens and mutagens that are produced by certain molds. Ugali is served with sweet potatoes, ripe bananas, Irish potatoes, and even bread. Solid ugali is usually served with traditional vegetables, stew, or sukuma wiki, also known as kale. The traditional method of eating ugali, and the most common in rural areas, is to roll a lump into a ball with the right hand and then dip it into a sauce or stew of vegetables or meat. Making a depression with the thumb allows the ugali to scoop and wrap around pieces of meat to pick them up in the same way that flatbread is used in other cultures. Leftover ugali can also be eaten with tea the following morning. Ugali is relatively inexpensive and thus easily accessible to the poor, who usually combine it with a meat or vegetable stew to make a filling meal. Ugali is easy to make, and the flour can last for a considerable time in average conditions. Here are the steps to make ugali. Step 1. Boil water in a pot. Step 2. Add cornmeal, a little at a time, and stir. Step 3. Continue stirring. The mixture will form a dough-like consistency as it cooks. Break any lumps that form by pressing them on the sides of your pot. Step 4. Shape the ugali. Remove it from the heat and transfer it to a plate and serve. Ugali is eaten all over Africa to the present day.